Speaking of grieving, for many people, losing a loved one is a heavy burden to bear alone. But a group in Vermilion County is showing survivors of grief it doesn't have to be that way. WCIA 3's Bailey Bryant is here with us now. And Bailey, grief can be deeply personal for so many families. But today you met with some people who are helping each other through that process.
This support group is called GriefShare. The organizers want to help people survive life after the death of a loved one, just like they have. Now, if you're not sure you can do it, they were skeptical at first, too. If you would have invited Linda Abbott to a grief support group 10 years ago, she would have said no. But then she got a postcard.
It invited me to GriefShare. I knew I wasn't going to go to the class, but it did end up being on a very important day.
Her first meeting was on November 5th, 2008. Exactly 8 years after her son, Ryan Ketcher, went missing, and more than 2 years after crews found his body and truck in a Kickapoo pond.
It was very hard to come. Like I said, at first I said I was not going to come, and then I did. And it was very emotional.
Marsha Wilkinson led the class and helped Abbott work through those emotions. Wilkinson got involved 13 years ago after losing her husband and daughter.
I think when you lose someone, you can either be bitter or better, and I really wanted to be better. And I wanted to use what I learned about grieving to help other people.
Now, Wilkinson and Abbott are co-facilitators of GriefShare at Second Church of Christ.
It is a place where you go and your grief is shared. And when you have a burden and you share it, it makes the load easier. And that's what GriefShare does.
The class also comes with workbooks, videos, and faith-based instructions. Abbott says it helped her find a new normal when her life felt like it was falling apart.
Because when you go through these tragedies, I began to think that I would maybe go crazy.
Now, Abbott and Wilkinson are proving there's life after loss, and getting help doesn't cost a thing.
It's a free opportunity, and you may learn skills that could help you for the rest of your life.
Danville isn't the only place with GriefShare. There are more than 20,000 GriefShare groups across the world. You can visit griefshare.org for a group near you. Mark.
Bailey, thanks for that. As for that class at the Danville Second Church of Christ, the meetings start there a week from Tuesday. They go from 6 to 8 o'clock every Tuesday night, and they last for 13 weeks. The church says you do not have to be a member to go, and you can stop by at any time.